Good morning. This is Kristen Fagan here, live from the To Be True Blue show in Tucson. It is February 7th, and I'm here today to share with you a magical crimping demo. I'm working with a new tripod, so right now I'm kind of just holding the camera, and I'm gonna flip you guys down and it'll be a little bit more steady. So I apologize if I'm a little shaky because I couldn't figure out how to face it to me and then face it down. I guess I'll figure that out today, huh? Good morning, good morning, good morning, Softflex Company. Good morning, Diana. Welcome here. I'm excited to share with you a magical crimping demo to make your own Softflex wire chain. So that's what we'll be doing today. I'm here at the To Be True Blue show in Tucson. It's February 7th, I believe. And yeah, having a lot of fun. I got here yesterday and I haven't really taken it all in yet, so I'm excited for the next couple of days to really see what's happening here. And I hope to jump on, probably not today because we're going to be a little busy in the booth today, but maybe tomorrow. I'm hoping to jump on and walk around and share the show with you guys here on the live feed a little bit too. Good morning, good morning. Hi, Kathy. Okay, so I'm going to turn you guys down and put you on the tripod so we steady this up a little bit, and we'll get going. It went off, so there we go. Okay. Are you guys still there? Hi, Teresa. My camera I got a little bit of a shadow here, so I'm just going to work on that for a second. You're here. Okay, good. You can hear me. You can see. Good morning, Melanie. Okay, so today I have a fun project for you. Live videos from shows are so tough. They are. And you know, I gave myself extra time this morning to kind of figure it out, but it isn't my normal setup. So it takes a few extra minutes even when you have given yourself extra time. Hi, Softflex. So today I'm using a trio of colors with Softflex beading wire. I'm going to use the... Hi, James. Now you're watching me. I miss you. I wish I got to see you before you left. We had to kind of pass each other in the night. So here's our Trios Renewal. That is the set I'm going to be working with today. And right now online, as well as here at the show, you can get 20% off of all of our beading wire, and that includes our Trios packs. That's good until Monday night. So take advantage online because that is just a great discount. Like ships, yes. So today I'm going to be sharing with you the magical crimper. You know, our tool we all love so much. And I'm going to make some chain. Hi, Pam. Welcome. Good morning. I'm going to make some chain with the Softflex wire. This is done with the yellow quartz, the white quartz, and the satin silver color. And this one has like a little bit of a teardrop shape. I think that's what I'll do today. We do have a new Southwest Trio online. I was looking for those colors here before I got started, but I'll have to show you guys that one when I get back home on a different live video. And this is another chain I did where I sort of pinched it a little bit more, so it's got a little more of an oval shape. And this is done with the bronze, the red jasper, and the citrine. The Southwest Trio is so perfect for Tucson. I totally agree. Well, what colors are in the Southwest Trio, actually? It's got the red jasper, the turquoise. What's the third one? Oh, citrine. You know what? I might have it. Hold on a second. turquoise, red jasper, and citrine. I do have it. Yay! I'm going to do this one instead. So this is our new Southwest trio, the turquoise, the red jasper, and the citrine. And I think I'll use copper crimps with this because I just feel like the copper would look really nice with those colors. Let's see if I have, yeah, I have a couple in here in copper. Gold would actually work too. I have a few more gold crimps, so let's go with the gold. So I'm using Softlex Company seamless high quality crimp tubes in gold filled. They are 2x2 diameters. They are double the wall thickness than most on the market, so they're super duper strong. And when you're using the magical crimping pliers, the 2x2 millimeter crimp tubes is the only size that works with this particular plier. So that's the size you want to pick up. So I'm just going to pull out, yes, Kimberly says, or gold. I'm going to go with gold. I agree. And I'm just going to cut like about that much. What is that, about 3 inches? It is so cold here today in Tucson, Arizona. We even had frost on our car. We had to let it warm up. I don't own a scraper. I couldn't scrape it. I had to let my car warm up and finally get it out of there. I think it was like 30 degrees when we left the hotel this morning. I am not prepared in my little sandals and skirts. True Arizona girl. Luckily, I decided at the last minute to pack a sweater. Thank goodness. Because I really would have been freezing my tuckas. Frost, I know. So cold. I think it's supposed to warm up the next couple of days, but today was just wild. So I cut 3 pieces so far of the turquoise, 3 pieces of the red jasper. Oh, Lisa, you scrape your windows with a library card. That is super smart. I have one of those. That is what I'm going to have to remember in a pinch next time. And now I'm just going to cut 3 pieces of my citrine. So again, I'm working with the new Softlex Southwest Trio, which you can find on our homepage. It's in the little new products section. Or you can find it by going to the beading wire drop down, and it will be there as well. "77 degrees in Miami, that sounds lovely." Okay, so I'm going to start with the turquoise color, and I'm just going to string on my crimp tube, just like that. And then I'm going to take my other end, and I'm going to go back up through that crimp tube to create a little teardrop. So just like that. Gerald says, "I love those colors. They really are gorgeous." Yeah, Pam, we're all coming to visit you in Miami. That sounds like the place to be. So I'm going to bring this up. Can you see that, guys, here? Let's see. Okay, so there's my little crimp. I'm using the magical crimping pliers. They've got 1 notch on each side. You're going to take your crimp tube and set it, whoop, I'm off camera. Set it directly into that notch. You're going to give it a squeeze. And when you take it out, you're going to have little pinched corners on the side of your crimp tube. Too much new equipment. Okay, there we go. Sorry about that. I don't think you guys saw what I saw, but I lost you on my screen for a second. Okay, so I crimped that tube. I got 4 little corners there. I'm going to turn my crimp 90 degrees on its side, put it back in that notch, give it another squeeze, and go all the way around. So now I have a beautiful little bead. My 2mm crimp tube turned into a gorgeous little bead. And I'm going to trim off the ends of my soft flex wire. And so there is my first component. And then I'm going to move to the next color. I'm going to slide it through that component there. Create my little teardrop shape. I don't feel like I make it look easy at all, Lisa. Especially since I'm having so many camera difficulties this morning. You're going to put that crimp in there, give it a squeeze, turn it on its side, give it another squeeze. Oh, Karen, you used soft flex last night for the first time? That's wonderful. I'm so glad you enjoyed your experience. All right, so we've got our second little connector there. I'm going to add a third one. Just slide it in there. Thank you for Beads of Courage. Oh, were you down? Did they have an event yesterday that you got to make some jewelry? Did you make bracelets maybe? We love Beads of Courage. Softflex says we donated 10-foot spools to the Beads of Courage bracelet making party. I did see that they were having an event. Oh, wonderful. Yeah, we love Beads of Courage. We do a lot of work with them. Just such a wonderful organization. Beautiful people. Always nice to support. So now I've got one of each trio color. Got my turquoise, my red jasper, and my citrine. I wasn't paying as close attention to the size on the red jasper, but if you want, you can make your links similar, or you can make them a little funky and have some bigger and some smaller. That's totally up to you. I think they're vacuuming a little bit right now because the show hasn't started yet. We're just doing this before we really open. So I hope that that's not too bothersome, the noise in the background. Yes, Beads of Courage does art in medicine for children with serious illnesses. So they go into hospitals and they have a lot of lamp workers and artisan beaders that work with them as well. And they make these specialty beads and they go in for milestones for kids that are sick and they give them these beads. And then they have these beautiful necklaces with all these different beads on it to commemorate, you know, their journey, what they've been through. Lori says, I would never have thought of making chain with Softflex. This is super cute. It is cute. It's really fun. And I'm wearing one right now. I don't know if you were able to see it in the beginning, but I'll see when I flip it back over if I can get a better shot of it. So you can make them as short or as long as you like. You can add beads on your little connectors if you wanted to. If you wanted to add a few little beads and kind of let them dance inside here. Oh, I'm so glad I saw that we had the right colors for the Southwest Trio. It's just such a gorgeous group of colors together. Karen says you could put the bead in chain framework. Oh, you totally could. That would be really fun to experiment with. So really, I mean, if you make it long enough and you don't need a clasp, you just continue your chain all the way around until you're happy with the length, and then you could just slide it on over your head. And if you do want to make it short with a clasp, you would just, instead of making another connector, you would connect it to your clasp at the end. Softlex is talking about James's design with the Tranquility Trio. I'm not sure. A little bit of the comment is being cut off, so I can't see it all. But I think you're asking me to show how to make rings too. Oh, Jamie Hogsett. Yes, okay. That's a gorgeous design. You can actually find Jamie's design in our free project section. It is a Tranquility necklace. I think it's up there. We are moving stuff over from our old website still, so it might be coming soon. But if you wanted to take a look and see what we're talking about, you would click on the School of Design up at the top of our website, and then you would click on Beading Projects. It is coming soon. Okay, I thought maybe it was. All right, so I will show you guys how to make a circle link too. I do have an example of a necklace I did with the circle link here at the show. So I'll pick that up too and give that, let you guys see that as well. So there we have that. You would just continue on. And look, what's kind of fun too is they can be in the same direction or they can flip direction. And they just kind of do that on their own unless you come up with a way to kind of make it stay. But you could flip it and then you've got more of an infinity link like that. But normally when I wear it, it's like some are infinity, some are going in the right direction. So I'm just going to move that up out of the way. And I'll show you guys one more time that I also did that same technique. And it started out as the teardrop, but I just pinched one end of the Softlex wire. And you can even use a chain nose plier. I'm just showing you with my fingers right now, but I actually used a chain nose plier. And that way you can get a little more of this shape here, like a pod. Let me see if I've got, I do. So you can just take a plier and just lightly get in there and give it a little pinch. And then you have a little bit different, yeah, thoughtful kinking, exactly. A little bit different of a shape. So if you wanted to do circles instead of teardrops, it's the same sort of process, but instead of going back up through the crimp tube, you're going to go back down through the crimp tube so that you're making a circle like that. And you can make these links, as large or as small as you want to make them. And you're essentially making like little jump rings. Sarah's shown this technique as a jump ring on our videos a few times. And then you crimp the same way. You just squeeze. You've got your 4 pinch corners. You turn it 90 degrees. Put it back in there. And then you just go around 5 or 6 times. Squeeze and turn to get your nice little bead. And cut that off. And there you have a circle instead of a teardrop. Let me show you a necklace I did that was using that technique with the circles, but in this case I just sort of haphazardly connected them all together. I've got the turquoise and the citrine again, but I paired it with bone, and these are done on I think those were a coppery crimp. And you can add a little bead in there. See how I just put a little bead in there sometimes, and then you've got this fun sculptural necklace. So Soft Flex again on the website, 20% off, all beading wire, all the trios, including the new Southwest trios, the new, we also have another new trios with Soft Touch and Soft Flex that Sarah uses in her wrap bracelets. So if you like her wrap bracelet designs, that would be a great one to pick up because it's got the 2 different diameters in there for you for that project. Thanks, Thomas. Yeah, I love this one. I need to make a couple more of these. Maybe I'll do a video back home on this. So I'm Kristen Fagan. You can find me on the Softflex Company YouTube channel on Mondays with my series Free Spirit Beading. You can go on there at any time and click on the Free Spirit Beading playlist. I show up there at 11 a.m. Pacific time live every Monday, as long as I'm in town. I didn't do this week and I didn't do last week because I was preparing for the show. But if I'm in town, I'll be there. I usually have it scheduled ahead of time so you can take a look on our YouTube channel if it's coming up. And then we have tons and tons of videos that aren't live that you can check out there as well. Last thing I wanted to show you is that I'm going to be doing some macrame on here with you guys tomorrow morning. So I'll be back same time here at the show tomorrow morning, and we are going to be doing some macrame. This is the half spiral knot. This project is on the Free Spirit Beading playlist on YouTube, and this is the full square knot, and this project is also in the Free Spirit Beading playlist on YouTube. So that, if you wanted to see these right now, you can head over there and check them out. Otherwise, I'm going to show a little technique with macrame tomorrow morning here, same time. Be sure to check us out online. We miss you guys here at the show and would love to see your smiling faces if you're in town. But if you're not in town, that's why we're here doing this for you, so you guys can feel like you're here with us with demonstrations. James, I want to say we had so many wonderful comments about your demos here in the booth with the wire wrap yesterday. I just was like, people just couldn't believe it. Did you guys see this tree of life he did? This is so gorgeous. So this is on James's playlist, Conversations in Wire. You can find all of his wirework projects. All right, well, the vacuum is right next to me right now. So I think it's time for me to go. I'm going to see if I can turn you around. Turn you around and say goodbye. I'm wearing that same design in blue today. James is a great teacher. I mean, it just is amazing the work that you're doing, and people just are really taking to it here in the booth. So it's really fun to see. We happy to have you with us, James. All right. See you later. I gotta get to this booth show and get this day started. Talk to you guys tomorrow.